Herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Straßenumfrage aus den USA. Wir befinden uns hier in Norco, das ist eine sehr konservative Stadt östlich von LA. Es gibt Zeitungsberichte darüber, wie viele Menschen hier Trump gewählt haben und dass es eine rote Insel in einem blauen, also liberalen, demokratischen Meer in Kalifornien ist. Und das Fortbewegungsmittel der Stadt der Wahl ist das Pferd und das ist sehr ländlich geprägt hier. Und mich interessiert die Frage, wie nehmen die Menschen der Stadt hier die aktuellen Ereignisse wahr, den Irankrieg, die gestiegenen Preise? Wie nehmen Sie die Politik von Trump wahr? Denn dies ist eine der Hochburgen Trumps. Und deswegen gehe ich hier an die Tankstellen der Stadt und frage mal die Menschen, wie sich die aktuelle Politik auf ihr privates Leben, direkt auf ihren Geldbeutel auswirkt. When you voted for Trump, is that what you were expecting? Did you expect the prices to soar? Did you expect him to attack Iran?
I think that what we're doing over there is good for the people over there. They basically they won't show it on TV how they feel. Same thing like Venezuela. I mean, you'll never see that on the regular news how the people are waving an American flag and going, "Thank you, Trump, thank you." You know, I mean, he's changing it all up. We're going to be the oil guys. They're going to have to come to us for the oil. And if they want oil to be bought over there, they got to pay the price like everybody else. You know, they look at these prices, $6.50 a gallon. Iran was death to America, death to Israel, you know, and then everybody goes, "Why are you bombing that place? Why are you doing it?" Wait, we took it over. We took the strait over. You know, England said, "Well, we're not going to insure you anymore. $1 million for a ship to come through." And Trump said, "No problem." And now they're going, well wait a minute, hold on. We'll come back. You know, no, we don't need you. We got our ship. We're the most powerful nation here, this country. Why does everybody bash this place, but yet they want to come here? If you come from a country that you want to make this country like yours, go back to your country and make it better or stay there. But we're not going to be a third world country. It's not going to happen. I mean, it's not going to happen. We on every corner, you got hunters that have scopes, sights, and come on, invade us. Go ahead. It's not going to happen. That's why they want to get rid of our guns, because they know that they can't invade us, because we'll be like back in the 1700s, sitting behind a tree and picking them off, and then running away.
I think what people don't understand, if you have not lived abroad, is how America is viewed by other nations.
So how do you think it's viewed by?
I don't think it's viewed as well as it was. When I was in Berlin, the younger people coming into Berlin, because they didn't have to go to the military, and so they weren't very happy with the Americans, but the older Berliners were like very thankful that we were there. And so you got a little look, at both sides of those things. And now I feel as if we're not as revered as we were before.
How come?
Just because, because of our current situation, so yeah.
How do you feel the society in America feels about this? Like, do you think it's
I think it's
split?
divided. It's very divided.
Can you bridge the divide, or?
I'd like to. I'd like to see it happen. I'm kind of one of those people that I think, if everybody took a step back, took a big deep breath, and really looked at the whole picture instead of just this, and this, I think we would have a little broader understanding of what's going on, and not just the elite, so.
So how much gas did you just put in your truck?
I put 25 gallons, $150.
How do you feel about that?
It's crazy. The prices are insane. I actually live out of the country, so coming back to these prices is nuts.
Where do you live?
I'm in Bogota, Colombia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
What's the reason for you living there?
get out of the States. Yeah.
Why? How come?
I'm tired of working so hard and paying prices like this. Is crazy. I can live there for $30 a day.
So what do you think is the reason for the increment in prices recently?
Trump. Donald Trump.
What do you think? Like,
The war in Iran, the Strait of Hormuz is closed. Everything's problematic. Everything's just raised.
did it seeing those prices at the pump, did that change your political opinion? Like, did you used to be more right?
No, that didn't change my opinion at all. Yeah.
So you were always against it?
Yeah. Yep.
So what do you think should the government do to lower the prices?
I think Trump needs to go, first of all. That's the first move. But I think trying to make peace in Iran and other places in the world. It's hurting us. It's causing problems. It's raising our fuel. It's raising everything. Yeah, it's nuts.
How is it in Bogota? Like, what do people think about what's going on in the world and about Trump?
They talk about us badly. They talk about us badly.
What do they say?
Just how could we vote for a president? I think most people there feel like it's all of us who voted for him, and it's not, but that's how they see it out there, you know? So that's pretty much.
But you still have a foot in US. How come?
Just because family's here, I'm honestly, I'm just in town to sell all my stuff and take the money and run.
Well, when gas prices were around two something, in the low two something, it was costing me like $55 to $75 to fill my truck up. Now it's costing me anywhere from the range of $180 to $225 to fill my truck up. And then, as you notice, I have a diesel tank that I use for tractors. I go, that right there is almost $1,000 to fill up with fuel, just so I can work a week, where before it only cost me $150. So where's, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, they're pushing us out, and I know the gas prices are dictated with OPEC and all that stuff, but at the same time, our gas taxes and our regulations are shooting our cost way up there, well over $2, way over $2 a gallon.
How do you think it's going to affect everyday life with people? Like, they're already penny pinching.
Oh, I'm already that right now. I mean, I'm debating on, what bills I'm going to pay, because, do I go to work? Do I stay home? Can I fill up my tank? No, I can't. I used to fill my tank up and always leave it on full in case of an emergency. Now I'm putting in, $100 here. Well, in this truck, it barely makes it up to half a tank. So I'm not going out. I'm, trying to do as much stuff over the phone as I can, but you can't run a business that way. You have to go in the field and work. And then when I bid a job, all my job prices have gone up, 20% because of gas. And so just the fact of going to buy shoes, groceries, everything is affected by it, because gas dictates what the price of everything you buy, because they have to truck it here. So
how far do you think like the increase in prices can go for you personally? Do you still have room?
Fuck, man, yeah. That was 107, and we're at 6.8. So I think if we get to 7 would be my max.
What are you gonna do then?
Just not leave this for fun. Probably drive it less, focus on the Camry.
How did that change since the current administration?
I mean, to fill it up before, it was probably like 70, 80. So it's like a $20, $30 difference. Kind of sucks. Like, I don't drive this car. The other one, it's $50 to fill up. It's a hybrid. It's way more economical. So this is just, and ends up being like my fun car. I only drive it like once or twice a week, if that. Sometimes if it's just like a rough week, rough month, I'll like only drive it for once or twice a month.
And that's only because the gas prices have risen so dramatically, or?
Honestly, yeah. And I work out in Anaheim, which is a couple cities away, which is why I got the other car in the first place, because I just can't afford to drive this as a commuter vehicle anymore. It's my fun car now.
Like, why do you think the prices have risen so drastically?
Isn't there like a war going on? I'm not the most educated in anything. I'm literally a barista, but I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the administration.
Do you believe in the current efforts, like with wars, like spreading democracy all over the world? Do you think that's the right move, or?
Honestly, it's their country. Let them fight their own wars. We did here. But if they start affecting us and threatening us, I feel that we should, retaliate against whoever. I'm not going to single anybody out. But you come after us, we'll come after you. But until then, leave us alone.
The war that we're in now, I do feel that we should support Ukraine. And I'm not extraordinarily thrilled with what's going on in Iran. I don't like to get too much into politics because because I live in Norco. But I do feel as if it's people were taking advantage of what's going on, and different, the rules don't apply to everyone. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. I go shopping here sometimes. I don't go to the regular grocery stores like I used to, and I only buy just enough. I think it's going to stay pretty high, and I think it's going to be stay difficult for everyone. And we have to vote and change things if we want things to change, to be able to go back and be fair, where middle class Americans can actually thrive.
I'm really lucky that I'm making a good amount as a barista, but every person that works with me has a double job if they're like living on their own. I'm also really grateful that I'm living with my parents now. We have like it's like one lot here in Norco where we have half-acre lots, but we have like 3 little places where everybody can like have their own space and stuff. So I'm one of the lucky ones. That's the only reason why I can have this car. Like my buddies are all rocking like Subarus and Camrys and stuff, and that's probably what I need to get after when I grow up, and get rid of this toy.
Are you hurting financially since the whole the war, or are you still okay with it?
Well, yeah, my insurance is going up, and all my bills are going up, and I live on a fixed income, and I have to sing for a living. I do Elvis, and I have to sing, and so that makes my extra income for me, but without that, I don't have a good Social Security. Sucks.
You stand there looking at the gas pumps and you're going, am I the only one seeing this? When's this going to stop? We need to stop the bleeding, and then we keep voting people in that compound to it. And as we speak right now, they're passing bills up in Sacramento that's even going to make even worse. And they blame global warming, they blame all this stuff, and we don't have the infrastructure or even the technology to get us away from that. But until then, they're going to drive everything, our prices clear out of, so we don't have to. So we can't buy food and we can't buy gas, and I just don't get it.